Osama bin Laden was killed in 2011. His last safe house was in Pakistan. Here's the satellite image I get from Google Earth. Actually, some files like photos, floor plans of his house are not classified information. We can get those files from internet. For example, this early satellite image combined with a map, a 3D diagram of the buildings and courtyards with descriptions, and another similar picture, and also a floor plan of the original house. We can see that the building was designed as two-floor building. The third floor was actually added later. With those files, I'm interested in remodeling the house using computer. First, I draw a simple master plan in AutoCAD, and I import the DWG file into Revit. With the automation script I created in Dynamo, I can create walls with Dynamo Player. Just select the imported file and give some necessary input parameter value like the height of the wall, the layer name of the wall type in the Revit. These walls can be created automatically. As for the main buildings in the courtyard, I also draw a rough floor plan using pictures I found online. Like I said in my last video for this creating wall from CAD script, it works for both orthogonal walls and non-orthogonal walls. Just by change the input parameter values. The wall has different layer name, and they are thinner than the courtyard walls. Of course, I changed the wall type to a 200 mm wide wall as well. All walls I drew in AutoCAD are created immediately with one click. As for the rest of the building components like doors and windows, I don't use my automation scripts, because this main building is relatively simple. I have other automation script video in my channel. Check them if you're interested. Now let's see what's inside the house. Floor 1 is simple with some bedrooms aligned on both sides of a passage. There is a stair at the back of the house to connect to the upper floor. Second floor is much the same as the first floor except for it has a terrace at the front. Third floor is believed where Bin Laden lives. This floor was not the originally designed but was added later, so it is considered an illegal building. This main building together with other small ones don't have much type of windows or doors. All kinds of windows are relatively simple without much decoration. Here's a real photo. You can see how the windows looks like in real world. I used the other Dynamo automation script to let you see all legends of windows and doors. Create a legend view and place one legend because the empty view can't work. It doesn't know what kinds of legends you want to place. Then use Dynamo Player to automatically place all the legends of doors and windows. As a BIM model, which is a building model with information. Without doubt, it can create schedule of doors, windows, rooms, etc. The schedule depends on what kind of information you want to gather. By the way, you can use schedule combined with graph using Dynamo now. I'll use the quantity of doors as an example. Open Dynamo, change the input name of doors as for door category. Then click Run. Now you can see the bar charts shows. Let's see if the charts synchronize with the model. Change Dynamo mode to automatic. And add a door of floor 1. You can see the number changes from 18 to 19 coordinately in schedule. And the bar charts gets updated as well. This is a difference to PowerBI cause you have to export schedule as an Excel and import the file into PowerBI. In that scenario, when you modify the model, the data won't synchronize simultaneously. But the charts function in Dynamo is very simple compared to PowerBI. Here I use room area as another example. Open another Dynamo file. This is a pie chart. Click Run. We can see that all rooms area are collected to make this pie chart. Bin Laden's room is the largest one with the area of 75.75 square meters. These are two very basic examples to show the charts function with the Revit. You may wonder how much time does it take for the squad team to rush to the house from the gate. Revit has evacuation analysis function. We can use that to simulate the process. It's not that accurate though, and only for plane by far. Use the evac function, we can see a line appears. And we can add a marker to show the length of line. Also the seconds for the people to run according to this line. By the way, I have imported a Revit family of people to simulate this process both in floor plan and 3D view. Open Dynamo and select the line. Then change the mode to period. We can see the simulation of how it looks like. This simulation can be seen in both floor plan and 3D view. When you zoom in and out or orbit the view, the simulation won't stop as long as you don't modify the model. This animation of the path analysis using Dynamo looks like this. This animation doesn't look that smart, but combined with the new path analysis function of Revit, it can be regarded as the beginning of a new attempt. You can use your phone to see the model. Open a QR code scan app and choose the QR code image I generated. You will get a link direct to the model I have uploaded to Autodesk Drive. Open the link in your web browser app. Usually it takes time to load the model, depends on the size of the model and your internet connectivity speed. Now let's wait a while before the 3D model shows. After the model shows on your phone screen, you can zoom in and orbit the 3D model. The orbit function is not that easy to use cause phone screen is relatively small. You will get better user experience on pad or computer. But a phone is what you carry everywhere, so it's convenient for simple review. Viewing the model on your phone is a way to quickly access to the 3D BIM model. I also import the model into the Twinmotion, which is embedded since Revit 2024. I don't change the material of the model. Here's a drone view video of the entire compound. I also give you a look of how Bin Laden's bedroom looks like. For comparison, this is the house where the leader of Bin Laden's enemies lives. I happen to have built a 3D model of this house using a computer before,